Into a Pacific Northwest rivalry. Again, the Canucks had an additional positive COVID test today. Jason Dickinson in protocol, and Brad Hunt is in as Vancouver's 7th defenseman. John Shorthouse, John Garrett standing by with the call of Vancouver-Seattle. First to PA announcer Josh Hunter.
Fans, we are so proud that we opened this amazing arena during a global pandemic. Thank you all for doing your part by showing proof of vaccination and wearing your masks. Please be extra diligent in keeping yourselves and our community safe and keeping us here to enjoy this beautiful game. And here to perform O Canada and the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome the organist from the legendary movie Slapshot, Rod Masters.
"45 years ago, it was Lady of Spain. Tonight, the national anthems. Nice job by Rod Masters as we get set for the Canucks and the Kraken Hockey Night in Canada from Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. Hockey observers in Vancouver are running out of superlatives to describe the play of Thatcher Demko. He enters this game on a personal 6-game win streak. In those half dozen, Demko's allowed just 1.3 goals per game while posting a .958 save rate. Tonight marks his 99th appearance in the NHL. At the other end, a different story for Seattle's Philip Grubauer. Just 1 win in his last 7. It's been a struggle all season for last year's Vezina Trophy finalist. Out of 77 goalies who qualify, Grubauer ranks 70th in the NHL in save percentage. Canucks, as Scott mentioned, 11 forwards, 7 defensemen in this game. So we'll see the lines going into a blender. And Bo Horvat starts this game flanked by Tyler Mott and Matthew Highmore. And John, I imagine we will see multiple line combinations for the Canucks in this one.
Chris Boudreau changed them around a little bit last game, but this time with the COVID diagnosis of Jason Dickinson. Naturally, there's going to be a lot more variations.
Here's Mark Giordano with a pass ahead for Jonas Damsgaard. That's broken up, and Mott wrists a long one in on Grubauer, who gloves the puck. Here's the Grooves and works it free to Jamie Alexiak.
They're trying to make him feel better. He's got the hook in 2 of his last 4 starts. You talked about his struggles. There's a look at Bruce Boudreau, and he talked about how hard it is to get momentum going with the way the schedule is. And the Canucks, after this one, don't play again until next Saturday, with their Wednesday appointment with the Islanders being postponed.
Out comes the line of Elias Pettersson, Tanner Pearson, and Connor Garland as the puck goes out of play at the Seattle bench. And there'll be another face-off in the Kraken end.
Well, Dave Hackstall and his team, 7 of their last 8, they've been close, and they've blown some leads. Their last 2 games, they had leads in the 3rd period and shift after a goal. So that was their problems. They'd score, get the lead, and then the next shift, the opposition come right back down and score on them.
Carson Soucy gets the puck off the draw. Now Adam Larson ahead for Jordan Eberle. Soucy takes his pass at center, fires it in the middle. Morgan Geekie tried to relay. He was checked, but he gets the puck back. Tries to make a move to the middle, blocked by Tyler Myers. And Connor Garland comes up with a loose puck. He's checked inside his own blue line, but able to fight, get the puck back before giving it away to Eberle. Geekie trying to move in, close play at the line. Now Pettersson takes control. Garland takes his pass and dumps the puck deep into the Seattle zone to start a Vancouver change. Kraken have lost 6 straight home games, looking to end that run. Well, the Canucks have points in every game they played under Bruce Boudreau. 7-0-1 so far in the 8 games he's coached. Here's Vasily Podkolzin moving it. Backhander off the side of the goal. Giordano gets the loose puck. Passes to Calle Jarnkrok, and he goes off the boards and out to center. Colin Blackwell banks the puck in. Kyle Burrows over to meet him. Burrows, good job to come up with the puck. And passes to JT Miller. Miller riding an 8-game point streak. 12 points in that span, as the Canucks come up with the puck and dump it down into the Seattle zone. 2 minutes in, no score. Just 1 shot registered in the game. That was one from center ice by Tyler Mott. Puck is off the skate of Quinn Hughes, who tracks back for it. Beaten to it by Marcus Johansson. Set in front. And McCormick, a great chance. Max McCormick might have just been hooked a little bit as he tried to get the puck onto his stick for a shot. Now a hard hit at center by Alex Chason, and the Canucks are offside. Brad Hunt with a late shot. He's going to hear about that from Will Borgen, as Hunt, a half beat after the whistle, threw one on goal, and that always draws a crowd.
We talked about Brad Hunt playing as a forward. The Kraken with the first chance. McCormick has this hard pass go right through him. It's hard. It's off his skate. Not just a tap in, but he tried to kick it up. And here's Brad Hunt after that offside whistle, and you could see usually draws a crowd.
Both teams will make changes before the face-off outside the Seattle blue line.
Max McCormick's looking for his first of the season.
8 career goals. Previous stops in Ottawa and Carolina. Giordano off the draw, gets the puck to Alexiak. Demko's going to come out to play that one. Chips it to the side. Yanni Gourde was waiting there. Puts one in front. Loose puck. And the Canucks clear it away before Blackwell could get to it for Seattle. Jamie Alexiak at his own blue line. Good. Pass ahead. Tipped through by Jarnkrok. Gourde moves in. Gets to it behind the goal. Luke Shen steps into him. And now Miller picks up the loose puck. Gets it to Quinn Hughes. Ahead to Vasily Podkolzin, who finds Niels Höglander. Höglander in, trying to buy some time, drops the puck for Hughes, who took a hard hit from Gourde along the boards. Podkolzin throws a check on the end boards. Now the puck is centered by Höglander. Horvath couldn't make a play on it. Höglander gets it again. Turning on the boards, passes back, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson couldn't get it cleanly. Now he passes across. Here's Tyler Myers. Wrist shot blocked. And the loose puck shoveled ahead by Alexiak, who gets it again. Is able to work it to Blackwell, who dumped that from his own side of center. So it's an icing call against Seattle, with the Kraken trying to change.
JackpotCity.net. Casino games perfectly made for you.
Yanni Gord, you don't expect him to hit you, but here he comes on Quinn Hughes. Gord's about 5'8". Very solid, but very effective at the other end of the ice. Goals in back-to-back games. Stanley Cup winner last year with Tampa Bay. Trying to decide who was on the ice. The icing call, and you can see the referee adjusting the Kraken players.
Telling Wenberg to come out and Yarncroke to head to the bench. And so Alex Wenberg moved in to take this face-off against Bo Horvat. Horvat wins it cleanly, back to Tyler Myers, still looking for his first goal of the year. That shot went wide. Mott behind the goal for Horvat, working on Wenberg. Puck comes free, and Ryan Donato sends it off the glass and out to center ice. Tyler Mott with a quick shift. Dumps one ahead. Seattle takes the puck back, and here's Will Borgen. Borgen wasn't expected to play, but Jeremy Lauzon, like Jason Dickinson of the Canucks, a COVID case from today's testing. Here's Highmore for Vancouver. Settles the puck, chips it around for Horvat. Mott skates on, works his way back towards the blue line, now feeds in deep. Horvat tried to center for Highmore. Puck got past him, and Jonas Donskoy plays it ahead to Donato. Across now, and shot in by Hayden Fleury. Here's Pettersson, reverses to the near side. Brad Hunt couldn't catch up to that one. So Hunt getting a turn here on defense. He's one of the 7 defensemen the Canucks have dressed. First shift was on left wing, this one on the blue line. Here's Everly with a shot, and a blocker saved by Thatcher Demko. Pettersson was checked by McCann. Puck is centered. Winds up on the stick of Tanner Pearson, who tried a long pass for Garland, but it was out of his reach, and it's an icing call against Vancouver. Don't miss the new CBC original comedy about growing up in the 1980s, Son of a Critch, coming this January to CBC and CBC Gem.
Connor Garland, who got a beautiful goal here in Seattle's home opener this season on a semi-breakaway. He was hot those first 6 road games, 8 points.
Kraken win the face-off, puck sent near side. Here's Adam Larsson putting it in front, and a good job by Tucker Pullman to block that pass. Canucks in the puck. Oh, a hard hit by Soucy on Garland.
That is a dirty hit.
Tanner Pearson drops the gloves of Soucy right away. There's no penalty on the play.
No, I know, and the refs are talking it over now. Pearson
wasted no time, didn't hesitate at all after Soucy stepped up and nailed Garland.
Soucy is in trouble.
Linesman in, and we'll see what they assess here.
I thought that was a high hit. Here it comes. Whoa. I know Connor Garland's not very tall, but this is a high hit. That's right at Garland's head.
And it's just 5 each for fighting to Pearson and Soucy.
Well, that's one of those you wonder if the league will look at it. Are you with me on that one?
Yep.
And Tanner Pearson right away, as you said, was after Soucy.
Garland had his head turned away
and look at it,
from
Bruce
Soucy.
Boudreau is giving it to the referee right now. And I don't blame him. Fortunately, Connor Garland, all right, bounced right back up.
Play resumes in the Seattle zone. Quinn Hughes passes one down for Bo Horvat. Horvat puts one on goal, and a quick whistle as it came off the crest of Grubauer, but he was going to cover it anyway. And there'll be another face-off in the Seattle zone. Shots now 2-1 in favor of the Canucks.
Well, Bo Horvat just getting it through, and you can see it's off a skate. He hits Grubauer in the crest, able to hang on.
Horvat wins another face-off, but Seattle able to get to the loose puck. And Fleury sends it ahead. Johansson bumped by Luke Shan as he dumped the puck into the Vancouver zone. Lamico takes his man out on the end boards. Puck comes free to McCormick, who had that chance earlier but never got a shot on goal. Now the puck up in the air, grabbed by Demko. And Horvat comes in, gives McCormick a little shove. And you wonder if that hit a few moments ago by Susie is
raised the temperature. Yes. Well, you talked about the home record of the Kraken, and you can bet they've heard about it, and they honeymoon for the first-year team. They want to win some home games, and you can see their home record, but that 0-4-2 in their last 6 home games, they've been close, but close. The fans want wins. Those 1-goal losses or overtime losses.
Face-off win for Seattle. Alexiak with a long shot that hit a body at the side of the goal. Gord sends the puck in for Blackwell, working on Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He chipped the puck away. Canucks to the line, can't get it out. And that shot was blocked. I think it went off Höglander and out of play. And he's flexing out the leg a little bit after getting in front of that one.
And you can see the grimace on his face.
Stays out for the face-off to the right of Thatcher Demko. And JT Miller waved out.
He's not going to like that.
Podkolzin, the rookie, in to take the draw in place of JT Miller. And it's won cleanly by Seattle. Giordano, long shot. And again, it was Höglander who got a piece of it, this time with his stick, to send it into the corner. Seattle gets the puck behind the goal. Here's Järnkrok. Myers is on him. At the line, Giordano chips one towards the front of the goal, broken up by Miller. And here he comes. Canucks are 3-on-2. Miller, left side, Podkolzin shoots, and a blocker save by Grubauer, who is challenging quite aggressively on that one. Giordano comes up with the puck. And now it's flung back to Jamie Oleksiak. Oleksiak slowly ahead. Eberle takes his pass, works his way in on the defense. Here's Jared McCann with a shot, and that went off Brad Hunt and into the corner. Back comes Alex Chiasson to Elias Pettersson. Back for Chiasson, tried to return the puck to Pettersson. That was broken up. Fans react to Chiasson being hit on the corner. Here's Hunt sending one towards the front of the goal. Larson intercepts, and here comes Seattle. McCann threw one across. Adam Larson gets the puck into the corner for Jordan Eberle. Centering pass off the stick of Tucker Poolman. Poolman, fan on his clearing attempt. Here's Eberle shooting, and a blocker saved by Demko. McCann behind the goal for Geekie. Banks one to the blue line. Larson lets it go, and Demko took that on the left pad. Traffic in front.
I think it hit Brad Hunt.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, he limps off.
Canucks with 7 defensemen. So still have 6 good to go if Hunt has to miss a shift after that. He was in some discomfort getting to the bench. Here's Tyler Mott dropping to Bo Horvat. He sends one on goal. Grubauer didn't take it completely cleanly, but he's able to cover the puck and hang on to stop play. Still no score. The Canucks and the Kraken, a little physicality early.
It's unknown to Canucks assistant equipment manager Brian Hamilton, but the soon-to-be medical student noticed a mole on Hamilton's neck, typed a note on her cell phone to advise him to get it checked because it looked cancerous. He did. It was malignant and surgically removed, and the two met tonight in a beautiful moment. Canuck PR staff sent a release out this morning saying Hamilton was trying to find the woman whom he says saved his life, and it wasn't long before Popovich was identified. Wonderful that Hamilton could thank her in person tonight in a story chock full of compassion, John.
Just amazing.
It is, and you can see the scar on Brian's neck, and they got to it before it got to the second layer, and it was a miracle.
He's not usually the center of attention, but did a nice job on a Zoom media call today, fielding questions from reporters and really letting known his feelings and just how grateful he is for her actions and for, at the end of the day, from what the doctors told him, saving his life. And one of the truly great people in the game. We get to spend a lot of time around Red, not as much during COVID times, but
No.
he is salt to the earth. Back underway, scoreless first period. Here's Alex Wenberg moving it. Drop pass, long shot, didn't get through, broke the stick of Donskoy. You can't buy a goal. Jonas Donskoy hasn't scored this year. He had a career high 17 last year, but he's 32 games this year without a goal. Hoping for a pass here, instead it goes across. Giordano in front. Nice defensive play there as it was tipped away from Ryan Donato, who was looking for a tap in. Back comes Tyler Mock. Try to drag move, lost the puck. Donato wheels back for Seattle. Starts a change by chipping the puck in. Blackwell into pressure, Ekman Larsson. Hoglander comes back, gets the puck to Ekman Larsson, ahead to JT Miller. Tyler Myers from center plays the puck into the Kraken zone. Hoglander center. Podkolzin can get a shot away. Now Miller gets one that was partially blocked by Adam Larsson. Podkolzin to Hoglander to Miller, but the puck kind of fluttered through and Grubauer made the save.
Well, you can see the Canucks, they throw it around, but by the time it gets there, Larsson is back, and he gets a piece of it, and it trickles into Grubauer. We showed Bo Horvat in the last game in LA, his positioning and how he reads danger in their perfect position, again, to just get a piece of that pass.
Canucks win the draw. Hoglander checked as he tried to take that pass. Podkolzin gets the puck behind the goal for Miller. Now Hoglander tried to wrap around it. Over to check him was Borgen, who gives it away. Podkolzin scores! Will Borgen threw one up the middle. And the rookie Vasily Podkolzin pounced to make it 1-0 Vancouver.
And you can see Borgen hanging his head in shame. The organist from Slapshot here, and physicality in front of the net. Wrap around try. Now Borgen, instead of going boards, he goes middle. And the rolling puck just tossed at the net by Podkolzin, and it beats Philip Grubauer. Boy, that's a play that should be an automatic. You go up the boards, give yourself some more time. Instead, Borgen threw it right up the middle.
Podkolzin, 7th of the season. And the Canucks at 8:53 open the scoring on the road. Jared McCann checked by Tucker Pullman. And here's Juho Lammikko for Vancouver playing one to the corner. Grubauer tipped the puck behind the goal. Giordano sends it around. McCann banked it ahead, intercepted by Tanner Pearson. Here's Pettersson, a long shot, gloved by Grubauer. And Philip Grubauer hangs on to stop play.
You can see the traffic in front of Grubauer here as Borgen gives it away. Right up the middle, the puck is rolling, and Podkolzin just lets it fly inside the face-off dot, inside the circle, and Grubauer got a piece, but not enough.
First goal in 4 games for Podkolzin, but his 3rd in the last 10. Here's Johansson off the bench. Finds Larsson with a pass. He gains center and flips the puck to the corner. Jordan Eberle, who has 21 career goals against the Canucks, works his way back towards the blue line. Feeds one in behind. Johansson centers. Riley Sheahan is stopped by Demko. Perfect positioning on that one. And Demko, his toughest stop yet, able to hang on to the puck.
Well, expect it when you least expect it. We saw Grubauer wasn't really set, and look at Thatcher Demko. He's set. Perfect position off the crest and hang on. Riley Sheahan just back. COVID and then birth of a child.
Scored the first ever Kraken goal, kind of. That was in the preseason game the Canucks in Seattle played in Spokane. So no one will probably remember that, but he has that little claim to fame. Alexiak keeps the puck into the blue line. Shane dumps it around to the near side. Marcus Johansson looking across. Hard pass went by everybody, and Tyler Myers gets the loose puck. Flips a high one to the Seattle blue line. was in the feet of Horvat, couldn't find him, and now the puck slides back into Vancouver territory. In the second half of the first period, Canucks outshooting Seattle 7-3 and leading 1-0. That pass missed everybody, and it's an icing call against Vancouver. And now a message from the Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup.
This year, let's make room on the bench. Shift change in your community. Visit ChevroletGoodDeedsCup.ca to find out more.
Just some miscommunication there. Vasily Podkolzin wasn't expecting that pass. Tyler Myers threw it hard. Ends up being an icing.
None of the Canucks have been out there too long. It'll be Miller against Wenberg on the faceoff. And JT Miller, some words for the linesman. Remember, he was thrown out last time, but this time it's Wenberg. Yes. JT's lobbying maybe worked out. Donato in Wenberg's spot, able to win the draw for Seattle. Donskoy after the puck in the corner after Larson moved down to the right point. Now Donato tied up by Ekman Larson. Myers chips one ahead. Podkolzin, the Vancouver goal scorer, tied up before he could move out, and Donskoy sends the puck behind the goal. Ryan Donato comes up with it. Weak pass to the blue line, intercepted by Nils Höglander. And he sends the puck in from neutral ice. Grubauer sweeps it around for Larson. Miller stepped up to hit him. And now Höglander turns and slides one in on Philip Grubauer. Both teams start to change in the neutral zone with just under 9 minutes to go in the first period. Seattle sends the puck into the Vancouver zone. Brad Hunt, who's on the limp. One of his last shifts on the shot block is out there again for Vancouver with Tucker Poole. Colin Blackwell trying to keep the puck deep in the Vancouver zone. Yarncroke there as well, working for Seattle. The puck comes free. Elias Pettersson passes to the middle. Here's Connor Garland flipping one in. Bouncing puck. Grubauer had to be careful of that one. Grubauer hanging on. Podkolzin has the Canucks on top.
Favorites now. JT Miller's been hungry lately. 3 goals, 12 points since Bruce Boudreau took over as coach 8 games ago. Miller had the OT winner in Anaheim this week. He's the top 10 of NHL scoring and on pace to better his career high of 72 points 2 years ago. His recent output speaks to that well-worn adage, your best players have to be your best players. Miller's been that for Boudreau, a key reason for the Canucks reeling off 7 straight wins. John?
Scott, that point streak tied for third longest active in the NHL. 8 games. A rare goal he hasn't factored in recently, John, with Podkolzin scoring unassisted to open the scoring in this one.
He leads the league in number of shifts per game. He plays in every situation.
Here's Jamie Alexiak. Hard pass. Miller got his stick on that one. Luke Schenk takes a look as he goes back to the puck. Miller missed the pass. Gore to the line. Giordano long shot, and Demko makes the save. Quinn Hughes. Long pass ahead. Alex Chason was checked by Alexiak, but is still able to get the puck to Miller. Miller bodied by Gore. Lamico fighting for the puck with Adam Larson. It comes free to the line. Ekman Larson puts one in front. Miller tipped it, and then going after the puck was Lamico. Collision with the goaltenders. He was being tied up by one of the Seattle defensemen. The puck never was covered up, but the Kraken able to move it down into the Vancouver zone. Hughes ahead to Horvat. Ekman Larson takes his pass, feeds up for Tyler Mott, who couldn't take that off his skate, but he blocks the lead feed from Larson, and the Canucks go after the puck. Adam Larson swings it around. Everly tied up. Here's Matthew Highmore. Round to the other side. Horvat hustles to pressure Hayden Fleury. Highmore takes his pass. Now Horvat gets the puck checked from behind before he can pull the trigger. But there's a penalty on the play to Jared McCann. A slashing call. And the Canucks will get the game's first power play with McCann headed to the penalty box.
Here McCann shaking his head. Kraken seemed to have control of that puck, and then Bo Horvat on the forecheck was able to dig it out along the boards and head to the middle. And there's the slash. Can reaching over Bo Horvat, hacking his arm.
Canucks to the power play. This power play is brought to you by Kit Kat Chunky, made for hunger. Canucks, in their last game in Los Angeles, scored on their only power play. That was the goal you saw a moment ago in the JT Miller highlights. The pass he made while falling down for Horvat to tap into the goal behind Jonathan Quick. Here's Quinn Hughes rushing the puck ahead. Chase on, able to get it across to Miller. JT Miller, slap shot, and that was blocked by Larson. Chason gets the loose puck, feeds it up the boards to Bo Horvat. Quinn Hughes at the line. Miller fakes the one-timer. Hughes to Miller, and he heeled that one wide of the goal. Horvat at the left wing hash marks, banks one back to Hughes. Quinn Hughes to JT Miller. Back for Hughes again. Horvat, Hughes, one-timer off a stick. Yarncroke reaching for the puck, and now Gord is able to sweep it down in the Vancouver zone. Canucks will change power play units with just over a minute to go. And the penalty to Jared McCann. Hughes hooks the puck back. Here comes Niels Höglander. Up the right side, Brad Hunt had it bounce off his stick. And the puck is sent down the ice by Seattle. Donskoy and Shan out in the penalty killing role up front with Susie and Alexiak on defense.
We saw this the last game that Brad Hunt dressed for. The second power play unit.
Two defensemen. The other being Ekman Larson, who takes the pass from him. Seattle's given up 5 power play goals in the last 4 games. Canucks maintain possession of the puck. 30 seconds to go in this man advantage. Ekman Larson across to Hunt, puts one in front, tipped on goal, loose puck, Höglander scores! Niels Höglander got the rebound in front and roofed it. And the Canucks, another power play goal, make it 2-0.
And that tip in, Philip Grubauer just couldn't handle it and keep the rebound in tight. Canucks move it around well. Miller back to the point. Tip, and Höglander was the one that tipped it. Tanner Pearson in, he's occupying Alexiak, and that leaves Niels Höglander open. Susie is too far out. Can't really blame the goaltender on that one.
Canucks 1 for 1 on the power play, and since their coaching change, are now 7 for 20. And we've heard Bruce Boudreau, we heard Jim Rutherford on the radio in Vancouver, Sportsnet 650, talking about the need for some other guys other than JT Miller, Bo Horvat, Brock Besser to start hitting the score sheet. So, you know, Boudreau will be pleased to see the goal scorers in this one, Todd Coles and Höglander. Just under 5 minutes left in the first. 2-0 Canucks. Hayden Fleury shoots the puck around and down, and this will be an icing call against Seattle for another face-off in the Kraken end.
Again, good pressure, and the Kraken end up just icing it. Canucks have 12 shots on goal and really have carried the play in this one.
Follow all the action during Beijing 2022 and everything leading up to it. Download the CBC Sports app today.
Walking around downtown Seattle today, the wheel, it's cold. It's cold here in Seattle. Cold as Vancouver.
Canucks scoring play on the power play. Höglander from Brad Hunt and Oliver Ekman Larson. Here's Quinn Hughes down for the puck. Jams it to the corner. Pearson looking for it. And now Garland sends one back to Hughes. That pass was out of the reach of Luke Shen. Kraken chipped the puck out. Hughes able to get to it ahead of the 2 Seattle players, and he sweeps one around to Tanner Pearson. Schenn at his own blue line, ahead for Pettersson. That was broken up. Schenn gets another chance, protects the puck, slides into Pettersson, dumps it back to Luke Schenn before heading to the bench. Here's Hunt. Dumps the puck behind the Seattle goal. That assist for Hunt on the power play goal, his second point of the season. Yarncrook feeds one to the corner, that came off his skate. Seattle gets the puck. Here's Larson, long wrist shot, blocked by Tyler Motte, who then complained he thought he had a stick knocked out of his hands on it. Motte heads to the bench as the Kraken try to move in. Bo Horvat takes the puck away and now picks it up, sidesteps the stick of Motte at center ice and sends the puck into the Seattle zone. Horvat passes to Hoglander, back to Horvat in the corner, up the boards to puck, pulls it now at the blue line. Tyler Myers in behind for Hoglander. Larson's on him. Hoglander trying to find some room, feeds back. Ekman Larson, long wrist shot. Horvat in front looking for a tip, couldn't get it on goal. Hoglander again, dogged on the puck on this shift. Gets it to the blue line to Tyler Myers. Myers with a wrist shot, and that was blocked by Soucy. Puck trickles back towards the goaltender. Grabbed by Grubauer, and he will stop play. Canucks have another one on the road. Nils Hoglander, power play leftovers, and it's 2-0.
Popovich and Red Hamilton story we shared with you earlier. We mentioned Nadia's headed to medical school. She's been accepted at a number of schools. Kraken honored her during the second commercial timeout tonight. Seattle and Vancouver, both teams combined to award her a $10,000 scholarship. So she's already saved a life. Some of her education's paid for. Nadia's medical career's off to a good start as this story just keeps getting better, John.
Good deeds.
That's
there
right.
It is, karma.
Brian Hamilton's Canucks up 2-0 in this one. Here's JT Miller feeding the blue line. Schenn passes to Quinn Hughes. Luke Schenn at the right point. Put one towards the goal, tipped by Miller, and Grubauer a good save there as JT Miller altered the course of that shot and got it on goal.
Well, and this one, Grubauer doesn't overcommit. We saw him early in this period charge out, and look at how this time calm, steady, stays in position and able to make the save.
Miller against Schenn on the faceoff. And Riley Schenn able to win the drop. Borgen banks one off the boards, went off Hughes' skate, but now it's picked up and the Kraken move out, but Schenn fanned on it. And that allowed Hughes to scamper back and break things up. Miller checked as he tried to move up. Following up his chase on to Miller, a swing and a miss as that puck was bouncing when he tried to get it on goal. Luke Schenn puts one behind the goal. Chase on, jammed the puck to the corner. Schenn is there to pick it up for Seattle. Nicely across to Borgen. Will Borgen in on the right wing. Round the net. Hughes trying to stay with him. Chase on came back to knock the puck away. And now he's able to bring it out to center. Hughes upended his man, and Quinn Hughes is going to get a penalty here. After he had worked the puck, Chason brought it out. Hughes took down the Seattle player, and he's headed to the box.
Well, that was Borgen, too, who Quinn Hughes chased down.
Kind of chopped him down.
Kind of chopped him down. Here's the play where Quinn Hughes comes back. Great speed, so agile.
So a late power play for Seattle in the first period, trailing 2-0. Seattle's gone 2 for 5 the last 2 games with the man advantage. Here's McCann centering the puck, chance for Eberle, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Wide open, and then a long shot was handled by Demko. Canucks, Ekman Larson risks the puck all the way down the ice. Great early chance for Eberle, but just couldn't settle the puck to get a shot on. Canucks, since their coaching change, 88.2% on the penalty kill. 15 of 17 they've stayed up. Here's McCann. Down low, gets a return pass from Johansson. Giordano at the blue line. Jared McCann. He's got a hard shot, lets it go, and that was stopped by Demko. Ekman Larsson takes his time, finds a seam, and sends the puck the length of the ice. Final minute, first period. There's just over a minute remaining in the Quinn Hughes penalty, so the power play will carry over if Seattle fails to score. Wenberg through center into the Vancouver zone. Geeky tried to pass one back. That was broken up by Pettersson. He and Miller failed to get the puck out. Now Shen throws a hit, but Seattle maintains control. Centered by Wenberg. Comes all the way back to Yanni Gordon. Missed it. And Pettersson brings the puck out and plays it gently into the Seattle zone before hustling to the bench. Here's Susie. Puck thrown across for Gord. Again, he had trouble handling it. And Seattle has to regroup in center. Dying seconds of the period. Donato moves it. Fans hollering for a shot, but they're going to run out of time. And the Canucks, strong first period on the road. Podkolzin and Höglander, the goal scorers, lead by 2 over Seattle. First intermission coming up. Stay where you are. David and the panel will be by moments from now. Where the Canucks lead the Kraken 2-0 after one period of play. Canucks Kraken today. Seahawks and the Lions tomorrow. We had a family trip planned. My son Will. And then we had some staffing issues, and so he's doing stats with us tonight. So thank you very much, buddy. We appreciate it as the Canucks lead the Kraken by a couple. They're looking to get to 8-0-1 under Bruce Boudreau, and there's one of the things that will help put together today all the coaches that Bruce Boudreau has mentored under.
Well, you look, George Armstrong when he was playing with the Marlies, Harry Neal with the Minnesota Fighting Saints, the Leafs, Red Kelly, you go up and down that list, Roger Nielsen when he was in Dallas, and Eddie Johnson, the old goalie, Punch Imlach, Bob Pulford, and Bruce has been around. And the best parts of every coach, I always found that when you're a player, you try and pick out the best attributes of every coach and try and emulate them, and I think Bruce has done that.
Kraken still on the power play for a short time here to begin the second period. And they control the Vancouver zone. Puck sent back to the blue line. Mark Giordano just kept it in. Here's Jared McCann. Fired one across. Here's Hughes out of the box. Canucks are back to full strength. Seattle still with the puck. McCann with a shot off his stick and into the corner. Thrown in front by Giordano. Intercepted by Horvat, who sends Quinn Hughes away. Hughes in on the right wing. Backhands the puck around. Waiting for it. Tyler Mott fanned on it as he tried to move it towards the goal. And out comes Jordan Everly. Nice pass in the middle. Giordano with a shot and a glove saved by Demko. As the veteran defenseman, the trailer got a good shot away, but Demko snared it with the left hand.
Again, Thatcher Demko, pretty easy first period for him. Mark Giordano right down the middle. Demko, the calm feet, handles that one easily.
Following the save, the face-off to the left of Demko. Wenberg against JT Miller. And Wenberg waved up. Miller won that one, but it hit the leg of the linesman. And Seattle able to get to the puck first. Now the Canucks take it back, and here's Miller to center. Tried to move it in onto the left wing for Höglander, broken up by Adam Larsson. Delayed offside here against Seattle. But the puck is sent outside the blue line. Now kicked in by Wenberg, who made a play to the middle, picked off by Tucker Poolman. Puck to the Seattle blue line. Kraken take control. Wenberg, nice pass through. Here's Donskoy, checked by Brad Hunt as he tried to move to the middle. JT Miller moves the puck out. Höglander chasing after it, tips it to the middle. Here's Podkolzin, and Larsson is able to swat that one away. Miller working to keep the puck in. Höglander does. Makes a move to the outside, waiting for the change to be completed. Slides the puck in for Connor Garland to go after. Kraken take the puck away. Donskoy at the end of his shift. Chips the puck in and starts a Seattle change. Canucks have 7 defensemen dressed in the absence of Jason Dickinson. But Kyle Burrows saw only 2 shifts in the first period, as Brad Hunt seemed to take more of the action.
And Brad Hunt not only played a couple of shifts at forward, but played on the power play too and got an assist.
Here's Tyler Myers. Puck thrown ahead, drop back to Garland. Connor Garland gets the Seattle blue line and plays the puck in behind the goal. Fleury around for Blackwell. To the line, not out. Ekman Larson, a long shot. That went wide of the goal. Here's Tyler Myers. He puts one on net. That's handled by Philip Grubauer, who hangs on and stops play. Scott.
John, the Seattle Kraken are looking like sellers at the deadline, and Mark Giordano, who's in good company for goals scored at his age, in fact his best years have come in his 30s, would bring a nice return. The sentimental possibility has Giordano returning to the Calgary Flames, so Gio repatriated, an enticing headline. If we keep repeating it, then it has to come true, because I'm pretty sure that's how this business works.
Well, look at his ice time in that first period, Scott. It was 9:13, the highest ice time of anyone, either team.
Grubauer run into by Mark Giordano, and net dislodged. Giordano checking for damage.
But that's good news and bad news. The problem with the Kraken is that you got Mark Giordano at his age playing 2 or 3 minutes more than anybody else on the defense.
Tangled up with Tyler Mott there. Little shaken up as he went face first into the goaltender. Mark Giordano coming off a 3-point effort against the Calgary Flames. First 3-point outing by a Seattle defenseman in their brief history. Getting checked out of the bench now. McCormick for Seattle plays the puck in from center. Myers around for Mott. Ahead for Horvat, broken up by Alexio. And the puck sent back into the Vancouver zone. Ekman Larson threw it around. Mott's ahead of the skate, so there'll be no icing. Grubauer came out to play the puck, missed it. Giordano right back out there. Gets it to the blue line, and here's McCann to Shane. Riley Shane in with a pass. Max McCormick with a shot that hit the outside of the goal. Ekman Larson after the loose puck. It's kicked in front by Seattle. Comes back to Adam Larson. Let's go with the slap shot. That hit a body in front. That was Shane, who's limping his way to the Seattle bench now after being hit by friendly fire. Eberle works the puck to Carson Soucy. Shift ahead. Hughes couldn't keep it in. And Geekie makes a pass to Eberle. Nice move to get away from Chason. Jordan Eberle slides one to the corner for Morgan Geekie behind the net. Jared McCann. Checked by Alex Chason. Eberle goes after the loose puck. Gives it away to Chason in the corner. And Alex Chason lifts a high one down into the Seattle zone. Icing waved off as Larson goes back for the puck.
Tried to make it look like he was chasing it, but the linesman wasn't buying.
Here's Soucy wristing the puck in from center as we hit the 4-minute mark of the second period. Seattle trailing the Canucks 2-0. Höglander was trying to get loose. Now following up his puck, Poles and pass. Höglander drop feed. Miller with a shot. He ripped it wide. Puck ricochets down the ice. Donato giving chase. Ryan Donato waiting for help. Puts one in the middle. Donskoy shoots. Demko the save. And the frustrations for Jonas Donskoy continue as he remains goalless this season.
Well, that shot by Miller goes all the way around. The Canucks were changing their defense. And that's why the chance. Here's the shot. Now look at the Canucks defense go to the bench. You can see them at the top of the screen. And now it's off to the races. Kraken end up with a good scoring chance. And through the maze of players, again, Thatcher Demko right there to make the save.
Seattle able to control the draw, but the pass back to Borgen was out of his reach. Wenberg takes a lead feed. He's checked by Tucker Pullman at the Vancouver blue line. Following up is Fleury to send the puck in. Borgen put it towards the goal. Pullman breaks things up as Donato was trying to make a move towards the net. Now Donato behind the goal into the corner for Alex Wenberg. Blue line feed Fleury. Wrists one wide intentionally, and Demko read that well to deflect the puck to the corner. Seattle maintains control. Long shot by Fleury, seen all the way by Thatcher Demko. And he hangs on for the whistle.
Providing competitive odds on all sports. Sports Interaction is Canada's sportsbook.
You talked about different guys scoring for the Canucks, and Thatcher Demko has been the constant in net, but Bruce Boudreau has made sure that there's competition in the 2 power play units, and Podkolzin's getting lots of ice time, and Podkolzin and Höglander each had 3 shots in that first period and led both teams.
Pettersson tried to pass for Garland. That was broken up. Yanni Gourde feeds back. Susan across to Larson. And ahead for Blackwell, who tips the puck into the Vancouver zone. Hughes is back, bodied by Blackwell after leaving the puck in the corner. Pearson, a nice play to Pettersson, who passes to an open wing. Susie takes a look. Pearson's on him, looking to steal the puck, and he does. Tanner Pearson, centering pass intended for Pettersson. And that was broken up nicely by Calle Jarnkrok. Seattle the other way. Gourde dumps the puck in behind the goal, broken up by Luke Schenn. Podkolzin passes to Höglander, who drops one back to Hughes. Nicely ahead to Vasily Podkolzin. Right wing feed to Höglander. Höglander into the middle. Miller trying to knock that one down. Puck held in by Tyler Myers. Here's Miller across. Chance for Höglander. He shoots, and Grubauer makes the save. Höglander trying to come up with a loose puck, but Seattle finds it first. McCann checked at center by Myers. Tyler Myers, some nice stick handling to get away from Everly. Here's Chase on it. Poke check. Myers following up, puts one on goal. And that went wide of the net. Chase on. Keeps after the puck in the corner. Garland gets it for Vancouver. Centers. Lamico with a weak shot kicked away by Grubauer. And the rebound by Garland from a sharp angle. Grubauer stopped that one as well. Nils Höglander, good chance for his second of the game. But it stays 2-0.
Earlier, Will Shorthouse listed all the coaches Bruce Boudreau's played for. His pro hockey career began in '75, 6 decades later. Where hasn't he played or coached? The map contains 23 cities. It's actually 24, but we couldn't find a way to include Iserlohn of the German league, where he lit it up in '84-'85. So Boudreau has played in 8 different leagues. Vancouver is his 11th coaching stop, 4th in the NHL. Have knowledge, will travel. Bruce Boudreau is hockey's everywhere man. John.
Just loves the game. Loves to be involved in the game.
This you is, out of all the teammates he had, you were one of them.
Yes. The only place that place in Mississippi, I saw the dot in Mississippi. I was trying to think of what city he played there for in Mississippi.
2-0 Canucks leading in Seattle. Alex Chason looking to steal the puck from Will Borgen, and he does. Borgen recovers to knock it away from Juho Lamico. Garland around to the near side. Myers makes a move to get past Riley Shea, and Tyler Myers with a sharp angle shot. Puck ricochets to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Down from Myers. Makes a move to get to the blue line, then tried to find Ekman-Larsson. That was deflected out to center by Seattle. 7 minutes into the second period. Ekman-Larsson feeds ahead. Matthew Highmore tips the puck into Seattle territory. Highmore shovels the puck behind the net. Morgan bounces it out to center. Brad Hunt takes control and sends the Kraken all the way back. Morgan ahead for Everly. Good hustle by Hunt to keep that one in, but following up is Hayden Fleury. Ahead to Jared McCann. McCann in, centers the puck. Everly back to McCann, puts one in front. That hit Everly in the skates. And the Canucks get the puck out of harm's way. 4 of them to center now. Kuhlman. And he wants off on a change, so this dumps the puck in from center. Jordana up for Geekie, who backhands the puck over the Vancouver blue line. Quinn Hughes is there. Hughes pulls away from Jordan Everly. Now through center, in over the Seattle line, finds Höglander. Nice move to get around Donato. Another nice move, cuts in front, following up his Podkolzin, but he couldn't get a shot away. Hughes steps in front of Donskoy and knocks the puck to the corner. Notice a difference just in the way that Höglander and Podkolzin are skating. They get a goal each, and all of a sudden they're oozing confidence.
Little moves to the middle, and both around the puck.
Miller's after. Podkolzin as well. Squirts to the middle. And intercepted by Alex Wennberg. He delays before finding Donato. Ryan Donato in, move between the legs. Got a backhander away. Stopped by Thatcher Demko. Now Donato on the near side. Back to Carson Soucy. Donato, wrist shot through traffic, rebound there, and Tyler Myers takes it to safety behind the goal. After the save by Thatcher Demko. Podkolzin and Höglander have been out there a while. They wanted a change, but they were off on the pass, and it's an icing call against Vancouver. And both those players have been out there about a minute 15.
Well, here's the shot through traffic, and you can see Thatcher Demko. That's one of the few rebounds he hasn't been able to control. Tyler Myers there to clean it up.
So Miller, Höglander, Podkolzin forced to stay out. All over a minute on this shift. Seattle would dearly love to win it. Keep the Canucks in their own zone for a little bit, and they do. Soucy to Järnkrok, long shot, he scores! Calle Järnkrok just flung it on goal, beat Thatcher Demko short side, and the Vancouver lead is cut in half.
Well, you watch Yanni Gourde on this play, because it's Gourde who creates the screen in front of Thatcher Demko. Gourde wins the draw and then goes right to the net. And it goes right by Gourde. Look at Demko. He can't find it. Järnkrok just flings it, as you say, and there's Gourde. Perfect screen.
.9:10 the time of the goal, as Järnkrok gets his fourth in the last 10 games. And Seattle is right back into it. A one-goal game with nearly half of regulation to go. More than half of regulation.
That was cleared in from the other side of center, and because Thatcher Demko froze it, the Canucks couldn't make a change.
Seattle controls the face-off again. Gourde from the corner. Pressured by Pettersson, who forces the puck out to center ice. Now Poolman, pressured by Blackwell as he went back for the puck. Mentioned it was Järnkrok's fourth goal in the last 10 games. That's all 4 of his goals. This is his 22nd game played. So bit of a slow start, but he's picking it up offensively lately. Everly moving in on Hughes. Pass, missed everybody. McCann after the puck on the near side. Shen intercepts. Hit Pearson as he tried to play it up the glass, and the puck stays deep in the Vancouver zone. We're halfway through the second period. The Canucks leading 2-1, and Vancouver called for icing for a face-off in the Canucks' end.
And another look at the goal that beats Thatcher Demko, and Yanni Gourde wins the face-off with a little help from the winger back, and that's Järnkrok that threw it back to the defense. And Gourde just goes right to the front.
Pettersson loses the face-off. Seattle's Borgen feeds the side. McCann with a shot attempt. That sailed high and wide. And intercepting is Elias Pettersson, who carries quickly to center. Pettersson over the Seattle line. Dishes off left side. Pearson with a shot, and Grubauer challenging on top of the crease. Able to stop Tanner Pearson and keep it a one-goal game. It's a one-goal game because of that man, Calle Järnkrok, with his fourth.
Record for fastest start with a new team is shared by Bruce Boudreau, Jacques Lemaire, and Jeff Ward. 7 straight wins. There have been better starts by new coaches in both the NFL and NBA, and best ever belongs to baseball's Ted Sullivan so long ago that may be an artist rendering of him. Won 20 straight with a combination of St. Louis and Kansas City in '84. And before you say it, yes, John Garrett and I were there to see all 20 live.
Yes.
And John, you were asking earlier about the Mississippi dot on Bruce Boudreau's map.
Yes.
It's the Mississippi Seawolves of the East Coast League. He was head coach there for 3 seasons, 96 to 99. I don't know how you could have missed it out of his 27 stops.
Oh, I know. And they won the championship, too, with the Seawolves.
Back to play, and Jonas Donskoy brings the puck into the Vancouver zone. Knocked away by Tyler Mott. Horvat was checked as he tried to move up. But now the puck to center, and Highmore brings it in on the left wing. Pass to Bo Horvat. Makes a move behind the goal. Horvat tried to center. Mott gets the loose puck. Alexiak knocks him to the ice. Highmore into battle for the puck. Squirts free. Giordano lifts the stick of his man, Mott. Back to help out is Alex Wenberg. Under 9 minutes to go in the second period. Canucks leading Seattle 2-1. Ryan Donato sends one gently into the Vancouver zone. Out to play the puck is Thatcher Demko to Alex Chiasson. Chiasson hooks it to Tyler Myers. He defers to JT Miller, who chips the puck in. Takes out 2 Seattle players. Now the puck intercepted in front. Dumped ahead by Hayden Fleury. McCann was a little slow to get up after a collision on the far side of the ice, but he's back into the play, looking for the puck. Hoping for a pass in the slot. Here's Geekie. Centering feed. McCann was there, but couldn't get a shot away. Now Geekie back to the right point to Borgen. Left point, Fleury. And reaching in was JT Miller to deflect that one. Way up and out of play. Don't miss the new comedy, Run the Burb, starring Andrew Fung from Kim's Convenience. That's coming this January. That will be now because it is New Year's Day on CBC and CBC Gem.
Oh, this week, all the new shows coming out. Seeing as how the game on Wednesday got postponed, we'll have lots of time on our hands.
Yeah, they have a few games to reschedule as the postponements continue, including one between the Canucks and the Kraken. They were scheduled to play December 27th. So they're scheduled to play twice more this year. April 26th for sure, we know, but that December 27th game between Vancouver and Seattle still has to be given a date. Tanner Pearson banks the puck in from center. Susan back to collect. Gord. Dangerous pass, but he got it across to Larson, who backhands one forward. Here's Blackwell. Puts one in front. Yarncroke again, and this time Demko got the right pad on it. Demko, seen enough. Able to cover that one. I don't think Calle Yarncroke got his best shot away on that chance, but it was a golden opportunity for his second to tie the game.
Well, the pass is in tight, and Yarncroke, you can see how close it is to his right foot, and by the time he shoots it, his hands are in too close to his body. He doesn't get much on it. And Thatcher Demko has time to slide across and make the save.
14th shot for the Kraken. 8 of them here in the second period after managing just 6 in the first. Riley Shane. Centering pass picked off by Luke Shen. Plays the puck to the side. Hoagland checked before he could move it. McCormick battling for the puck for Seattle. Now intercepting is Niels Hoagland. Steps inside then out to get around Giordano. Alexiak over for the puck. Hoaglander lost a glove, so he collects that as Seattle moves out. Johansson. So McCormick slides the puck behind the goal. Sheahan is there for Seattle. Feeds one back to Giordano. Mark Giordano, long shot attempt. Hoaglander blocked that, and he sends the puck down to the Seattle blue line. 6.5 minutes left in the second period. That pass was behind Johansson. Put him offside. Now a lead feed, and here's Highmore moving in. Matthew Highmore backhander stop, and then the net was knocked off. Tyler Mott not happy about that. He thought he was going to have a chance on an open net, and he has some choice words to the referee.
And no penalty call on this one. Matthew Highmore's in behind, but he's standing still when he takes it. Picks up speed, gets caught. I don't think there's much of a penalty in there. You're right, Larson comes in, lifts the stick, and Highmore's on the way down. No goalie interference, but the net is knocked off.
I'm wondering if Mott's upset because he thought he got his stick slashed as he was going after the loose puck. That's the only thing I can really think of. But he was not too happy.
I wonder what Kelly will think about that one, whether it was goalie interference or not. And he's right about our vantage point here. It's out over the ice, but we are really high, so we're looking almost straight down at the ice. I still think that was a dirty hit in the first period.
Here's a shot by Ekman Larsson and a blocker saved by Philip Grubauer. John referring to an open or a neutral zone hit by Carson Soucy on Connor Garland. Donskoy blows a tire, still gets the puck to the side, and a weak shot by Donato is handled by Thatcher Demko. Here again is Scott Oake.
All right, John, further to the Canucks schedule, their game in Anaheim on Wednesday night was their first in 13 days, with 5 having been postponed. And when they finish this 3-game road trip tonight, they won't play for 7 more days. Wednesday's home date with the Islanders postponed. Next Saturday's with Ottawa is still on. So a week tonight, Canucks play their next one. It's 4 games in 20 days, with so far 6 to make up. We wish the NHL schedule maker good luck.
That's what Bruce was talking about. How do you get momentum when you've got that much time off in between games?
The flip side is that coaches love practice time, particularly coaches who are taking over mid-season and have things they want to implement. But that's a lot of practice time. Here's Garland. Stops to try to get away from Soucy. Was stood up by Carson Soucy. Now gets the puck. Plays it ahead to Jordan Eberle. His pass gobbled up by Elias Pettersson, and Hughes sends the puck back into Seattle territory. Here's Garland. Centering pass knocked away by Geekie as Pettersson was hoping he would get through. Pettersson into the corner for Garland. Pearson. Garland again in the corner. Larsson's on him. They tie the puck up along the boards. Pearson digging for it. McCann as well. Pearson gets it, swings it to the right point to Tyler Myers. Tried to chip it down the boards, broken up by Geekie. Pettersson's there in support. And the puck comes outside the line, still tied up in skates. Pettersson winds up with it. And he passes to Podkolzin. Back to Elias Pettersson with 5 minutes now remaining in the second period. Seattle finishing a change as Hughes starts up. Hard pass to Myers, who steps in on the right wing. Fakes the drop pass, puts one to the crease, knocked away by Grubauer. Here's JT Miller. Watched by Yanni Gourde. In behind the goal, Hoaglander looking for options. Podkolzin is there. Pass got beyond him. But now it's intercepted by Miller. Cross for Niels Hoaglander. Leads for Podkolzin to the blue line. Hoaglander stepped in front of Myers. Tried to make a move towards the goal. Puck is taken away by Seattle. And Blackwell, hard pass up the left wing. Here's Jarnkrok. Puts one in front, and just missing the pass was Gourde, who had got behind his defender but couldn't tip that one on goal. Jarnkrok gives it away to Podkolzin, who plays the puck off the boards and out. 4 minutes remaining, second period. Canucks 2, the Kraken 1. Tyler Mock back for the puck. Pass to Kyle Burroughs, who's seen very limited ice time. Shane pressured by Bo Horvat. Now Horvat back to the blue line. Burroughs bobbled the puck. And it's outside the line to center. Highmore at the end of his shift dumps the puck in, and Will Borgen goes back to pick it up. Hayden Fleury plays the puck ahead. Quinn Hughes takes control of his own blue line. I mentioned that last shift for Kyle Burroughs who came out with Brad Hunt. I think it was his first shift of the period, and just his third of the game. Here's a nice lead pass by Hughes. Lamico's in, threw it across the crease. Puck comes to Tanner Pearson, back to Luke Shan, and that one went off a stick. Ryan Donato got a piece of it, and the puck sails out of play. We'll take a break. Canucks leading by 1 in Seattle. Morrissey, who is the man responsible for many of the great highlights you've seen throughout the years, the last couple of decades on Canucks hockey, on Sportsnet and Hockey Night in Canada. Tim is moving on to bigger and better things. We couldn't be happier for him, but we will miss you, Tim, and we wish you all the best in your new endeavors.
Yes, he is moving south of the border, and we will miss him. He anticipates the play so well, and read the plays so well. He made our job so much easier. Teamwork. We talked about it.
We're not going to sing this time.
No, we're not singing.
Here's Quinn Hughes making a move towards the goal. Puck knocked off his stick, and now Seattle a chance to move out. Donato dives to get the puck to Donskoy, who stood up by Luke Shen. Quinn Hughes to JT Miller. Banks one in, and Carson Soucy goes back. Puck Colson watching him. Miller intercepts. Pass to the middle, broken up, and the puck is outside the line. Tucker Poolman being pursued by Ryan Donato. Able to make a move to the outside and flip the puck out to center. Soucy heads to the bench after dumping it back into the Vancouver zone. Myers ahead to Pedersen. Stripped of the puck by Everly. And here's Geekie moving up ice. McCann. Pedersen came back to check him. Now Garland plays one to the middle. Puck just came outside the line as they sent it across to Jamie Alexia. And the offside whistle stops play. The Family Feud Celebrity Special kicks off January 3rd with Team Alessia Cara versus Team Johnny Orlando. Family Feud Celebrity Special on CBC and CBC Gem.
That should be fun. I always like Jerry D as a host. Jerry D's a great hockey fan. Do you ever follow Jerry D on Twitter?
Yeah, sometimes. Usually on retweets that get my attention.
Retweets. Went to see him when he was in Vancouver at a concert.
Hard hit by Alexiak on Tyler Mott.
Again, mismatch in size, and you see Tyler Mott doesn't have much reaction to that. Jamie Alexiak, 6'6". Tyler Mott, nowhere near that.
We're talking about Kyle Burrows playing shifts late in the period here, John. It's because Oliver Ekman-Larsson has left the Vancouver bench. Not sure what happened to Ekman-Larsson. But Kyle Burrows is out there right now. This is just his second shift of the period and fourth of the game.
Ekman-Larsson the last two games has played more than Tyler Myers. He's been the high minute man for the Canucks.
Soucy keeps the puck in at the right point. Dumps it around. Gobbled up by Tyler Mott, who moves through center on the right wing. Moves it over the line with a shot that deflected off a leg and wide of the goal. Yarncrook pressured by Höglander, who steals the puck, gets to the puck holes. Tried to feed it deep for Bo Horvat, but the pass was behind him. Now at the line, Podkolzin couldn't keep the puck in. Quinn Hughes controls for Vancouver. Höglander tried to chip on through for Podkolzin. That was intercepted by the Kraken. 45 seconds left in the second period as Geekie moves in after a loose puck. Bodied by Shen. Höglander digs it free, gets it ahead for JT Miller, but he missed the puck. Seattle has it. Larsson fakes the shot. Feeds across. Here's Jamie Alexia. Down for Jordan Everly. He leaves for Larsson. Wide on Podkolzin, lost the handle, but McCann gets the puck, helps it along the end boards. Hughes intercepts. And Quinn Hughes is going to skate this one out of trouble. On to the left wing, Höglander, long shot over top of the net, off the glass. Miller throws a check on Alexia. Trying to buy some time with his line mates changing. Darlin's come onto the ice along with Pearson. Poolman keeps the puck in the blue line. In deep for Tanner Pearson, but they're going to run out of time. Calle Yarncroke, the only goal of the second period. And cuts the Vancouver lead in half with the Canucks on top of Philip Grubauer's team 2-1. More to come on Hockey Night in Canada. David and the panel coming up in our second intermission.
Oliver Ekman-Larsson left the game with about 6 minutes left in the second period. This was his last shift, 17 seconds and all. Just stepped onto the ice and checking Jonas Donskoy, got spun around and appeared to sprain or pull something. Good news for the Canucks, though, as he has come out to start the third period. Although he took a warm-up lap and appeared to be moving rather gingerly, so we'll see how he manages in the third. John.
Canucks with 7 defensemen in this game. Jason Dickinson was a late scratch up front going into COVID protocol. But you saw Kyle Burrows at the bottom there, just 4 shifts in the game, under 3 minutes of ice time. And the usual suspects are the ones who are munching the minutes for Vancouver on the blue line in this game. Underway, third period. Ryan Donato sends the puck into the Vancouver zone. Donskoy feeds one down for Wenberg, who carries to the blue line, sends one across. Giordano. His pass went off the toe of his stick. Hughes intercepts. Tried to find Luke Shen. Now intercepting is Horvat, gave it away. Hughes able to take the puck back as Ryan Donato bobbled it. Now Hughes, long pass. Mott tips the puck down. Horvat skates onto it. He's taken out by Alexiak, and Donskoy controls for Seattle. Gave it away. Höglander gloved it down. He shoots, and Grubauer out to challenge. Made that save after the steal by Höglander at the Seattle blue line. Here's Ekman Larsson back out for his first shift. Kept the puck in the Seattle zone. Now the Kraken take control, and Giordano will stop from behind his own net. Being watched by Nils Höglander. The Seattle captain steps out, sends a long one ahead to McCann, who deflects the puck towards Everly. Jordan Everly, sharp angle shot. Thatcher Demko the save. And JT Miller finds Nils Höglander with a pass. He gets to center and tips the puck in off the boards to start a Vancouver change. Adam Larsson. Bank pass, slides deep into the Vancouver zone. Brad Hunt goes back. Sent it around. Off Eberle sticking down the ice, so no icing. Grubauer to Carson Soucy. And Larsson gets one ahead, held in by Pettersson. Canucks send the puck towards the goal. Tanner Pearson pass to Connor Garland, whose quick shot was stopped by Grubauer. Now he sweeps one through the top of the crease. Brad Hunt puts one wide of the net, all the way around to the other side. Tucker Poolman. He reverses. Garland trying to work the puck to Pearson. That was intercepted. But now Pearson steals it back. Garland trying to get away from Soucy. Knocked his stick out of his hands.
There's going to be a holding penalty on Soucy on that one.
Referee out at center ice signaling the penalty for holding.
Desjardins, a proud part of communities, a proud fan of hockey wherever it's played.
Connor Garland pretends like he's going around. Soucy with the left hand just reaches, grabs. And the referee at center ice had a better view, makes the call.
Canucks' second goal in this game came on a power play. Nils Höglander scoring on a rebound. They're 1 for 1, 3 shots on goal, and they go to work on power play number 2. Horvat takes that pass off the boards. Sends one across. JT Miller back to Quinn Hughes. Hughes to Horvat. Hughes again. Miller. Chason's parked in front of the goaltender. There's Pettersson tipping one wide on the hard pass from JT Miller. Miller again, one-timer, and he sailed that one off the target. Horvat gets the puck on the near boards. Sends it hard in front, knocked away by Seattle. And Larsson is able to dump the puck all the way down the ice. With the goal against tonight, Seattle's now given up 6 power play goals in the last 5 games. Horvat checked, and Alexiak dumps the puck all the way down. Elias Pettersson takes the pass from the goaltender. Canucks are changing personnel. Here's Hughes, who stays out. Nice chip pass to Miller onto the right wing. Garland lets one fly right into the midsection of Philip Grubauer, who stops the puck and hangs on with 55 seconds to go on the Vancouver power play.
Well, on the rush, the Canucks get this chance from Connor Garland, but it's a rolling puck. Not a great angle. A little chip pass comes over to Garland. You can see he's outside the face-off dot. Grubauer out cuts down the angle and no rebound.
Canucks control off the face-off. Second unit power play is on the ice. Here's Brad Hunt. Oliver Ekman Larsson. Long wrist shot blocked in front. And Larsson, while being taken down, was able to clear the puck down the ice. 35 seconds to go on the penalty to Carson Soucy. Pearson, Ekman Larsson, and now Höglander Hunt takes his pass and slides the puck to the end boards. Höglander digging for it. Around for Hunt. Ekman Larsson with room. Connor Garland. Garland with a shot, fought off by Grubauer. Pearson gets the puck around for Hunt, who reverses it to Garland on the near side. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Ekman Larsson. Garland, wrist shot blocked. Garland after the puck again, one hands it for Pearson. Now Hunt on the other side. Penalties out. Canucks are 1 for 2 on the power play. Hunt stick handles his way behind the net. Pass to Pearson. Wrist shot, stopped by Grubauer, juggled the puck, but he's able to grab it. And he hangs on to stop play.
Tanner Pearson starts all this with winning a faceoff on the power play. Canucks had control. Again, and not a great an angle. Philip Grubauer able to handle that one from inside the faceoff dot.
4 minutes, 19 seconds into the third period, and the Canucks out shooting Seattle 5-1 in this third period. Ryan Donato banks the puck to the Vancouver blue line, broken up by Tucker Poole. And now Tyler Myers is back for the puck. Ahead to center, Juho Lammikko. Following up is Tyler Mott, and now Matthew Highmore plays the puck in behind the Seattle goal. Lammikko in pressuring, Canucks steal the puck. Highmore centers, Mott scores! Puck was stolen in behind the goal. Lammikko to Highmore to Tyler Mott, and the Canucks lead 3-1.
You want different guys scoring goals?
That's what the coach asked for.
The coach asked for. And that's what they get. This, I guess you would call it the fourth line. Good forecheck. Lammikko as the goaltender. It's his signals crossed. And Tyler Mott is in front. Lammikko with that forecheck. What a good forecheck that was. And Highmore, perfect feed out to Tyler Mott. And Grubauer never does get set.
.446 of the third period. The Canucks restore their 2-goal lead. As Mott pots his third of the season. Now a loose puck at center, picked up by JT Miller. His stick handles back into his own zone. Quinn Hughes starts up. His pass was blocked. And then Höglander took a high stick, I think. Maybe the puck, I'm not sure. He looked to the referee though. As Geekie carries it. Passes to the side, and McCann, a hot shot, blockered out of play by Thatcher Demko. And Nils Höglander, a little shaken up on that last play.
There's Tyler Mott, high, but the turnover, so what do? Go in the middle, and get the pass from Matthew Highmore, and you can see Mott thanking Lammikko because it was Lammikko's forecheck created the turnover, and again, Will Borgen is in the highlight reel for the wrong reason.
There's a backhander by Geekie, so went right through the crease. Mott, the latest goal scored, chops the puck out. Giordano back, watched by Highmore. Bo Horvat taking a turn with these two this time, not Juho Lammikko. Mott dumps the puck around to the far side. That's how they started this game, with Horvat between these two. There's a long shot by Horvat. Highmore was looking for the tip. Down from the blue line comes Ekman Larsson. His shot stopped by Grubauer. McCann turns to the puck and starts out. Long pass. Jordan Eberle turns inside the line. Down for Morgan Geekie. Put one in front, broken up by Horvat. And Ekman Larsson calmly gets the puck out. He was hoping to find Garland. But there wasn't much on the pass, and Seattle was able to collapse back. Just past the 6-minute mark, third period. Canucks leading 3-1. And a collision at center. They'll face off at center ice when we come back. Tyler Mott, his third of the season, and the Canucks are back up by 2.
From Seattle tonight without Brock Besser, Philip DiGiuseppe, Justin Dowling, and now Jason Dickinson, who must stay in Seattle in COVID isolation for 5 days. Besser and DiGiuseppe complete their U.S.-mandated 5-day quarantine tomorrow in Anaheim, but it's unclear when Besser, an American, can get back to Vancouver because of the Canadian government's mandated 14-day quarantine. It's complicated. The Canucks are working on it. Worst-case scenario, and it is the worst-case scenario, they don't see Besser again until they open a 5-game road trip in Florida on January the 11th.
Yes, Scott, but that's only one game. So Okay, that's the 11th, and it's 10 days from now, but there's only one game in that stretch, and that's next Saturday against Ottawa.
I like Scott's comment earlier. I think it was bang on. That the guy with the worst job right now is the schedule maker.
Man.
It's going to be a juggling act the rest of the way. They do have the extra weeks to work with next month with the decision not to send NHL players to the Olympics. But again, the juggling act continues because some of those buildings have booked concerts or whatnot.
Yes.
(3-1) Canucks leading in Seattle. 6 minutes, 20 seconds into the third period. Connor Garland steals the puck in his own zone. Pedersen cross for Pearson, trying to go through the defense. He is through. Pearson with a backhander and a right pad save by Philip Grubauer. Another stop on that shot as it was flung on goal by Luke Shen. But that right pad stop was a tough one, with Pearson getting a good shot away on the backhand going against the grain.
Well, Tanner Pearson with the goal a couple of games ago, showing some confidence. And look at this move. Follows the bouncing puck, gets the backhander. That's a good stop. A couple inches higher, and that's over the right pad and in.
Grubauer has now stopped 29 of 31. And you'd have to say there have been a lot of criticisms of Philip Grubauer for giving up bad goals on a regular basis. Can't really say he's given up a stinky one in this game. Here's a lead pass, goes right through to Thatcher Demko, who plays the puck off the glass and out to center ice. Lamico looking to steal the puck. Chason following up. Feeds back to Quinn Hughes. Luke Shen at the right point. Wrist one towards the goal. That was blocked, and the loose puck just slid past Bo Horvath. Here's Marcus Johansson. Hughes moves to check in. Shen intercepts behind the goal. And here's Niels Höglander. Takes a bump from McCormick as he flips the puck into Seattle territory. Alexiak to Donskoy. Working on Tyler Myers, who poked the puck away from him. Podkolzin gets it to Höglander. Slowly through center, waiting for help to arrive. Dumps one in for Podkolzin and played a blind bank pass back, and that was intercepted. Out comes Seattle. Donato plays the puck in. Caught out was Demko. Able to make the save on Donskoy. Now at the blue line, Adam Larson. Wrist shot. Demko the blocker save. Höglander was after the loose puck. Wenberg plays it down towards the goal line. Here's Donato in front. Donskoy, another save for Demko. Flurry of shots for the Kraken. And now Höglander rolls the puck into the Seattle zone, but it's going to be an icing call. And the Canucks will have to leave those players on the ice with a defensive zone draw.
Quinn Hughes isn't the biggest guy, but look at him get his shoulder in front of Johansson and just get position. He's so quick and so smart. Forced Johansson into the corner. And this all started with that Vasily Podkolzin bad pass, and then the Kraken in control. Canucks end up icing it, and now they're discussing who's going to be on the ice and who's not going to be on the ice.
Höglander tried to sneak his way to the bench. He's been out there the longest of the Canucks skaters, just over a minute. Face-off win, and the puck is dumped around and out to center. Larson gets it to Geekie, and he fires it back into the Vancouver zone. Myers overskated the puck. Jared McCann gets it to the front. Geekie with a shot that deflected wide. Ekman Larson just lifts one out to center. Glove down by Soucy, who passes to Jordan Eberle. Eberle to Geekie. Puck got away from him. And Brad Hunt backhands it out to neutral ice. Adam Larson for Jamie Alexiak. Long pass ahead to Eberle. Moves in on Brad Hunt. Sweeps one to the left point. Giordano to Alexiak. Now Eberle. Mark Giordano tried to pass. It was deflected away, and back come the Canucks quickly. Bo Horvath crisscrossing with Hunt, who takes the pass. Hunt in front. Here's Pearson, and either Giordano or Alexiak got a stick on that one, and the puck goes high and out of play. Find out what growing up was like for Mark Critch from This Hour Has 22 Minutes. Son of a Critch, a new CBC original comedy coming this month to CBC and CBC Gym.
This is my first visit to the Climate Pledge Arena. I'm very impressed. Very nice facility.
It's different. It's weird.
It is
It's weird to enter a building from street level and realize you're on the upper concourse. As they dug deep to put this one in place. Puck sent into the Vancouver zone. That'll be icing. As Quinn Hughes was ahead of the race. Face-off upcoming in Seattle territory. Just over 10.5 minutes remaining in the third period.
There was another example. Quinn Hughes, the maturity. He could have reached out. The puck went right by him on the right side, and instead he turned the other way. And he's so quick. Pivot. Get to that hash marks first.
Effortless skate.
Yes.
Yarncroke gets the puck off the face-off. Put Soucy in a bit of a tough spot, but he was able to get it across to Larson. Garland breaks things up in his own blue line, but Seattle gets the puck back. Yanni Gourde able to force it in behind the Vancouver goal. Yarncroke to Gourde. Blue line feed. Soucy with a hard shot, and Demko fighting through traffic, got his blocker on it, I believe. Now he has a quick word for the referee, thinking that maybe he was jostled, I believe. Canucks send the puck down into the Seattle zone. Grubauer to the side. Pedersen tried to catch him out, and Grubauer scrambling back made the save. Here's Chason right through the crease. Pedersen gets the loose puck. It's too slow to move it. And he was checked by Yanni Gourde, who gets to center and plays the puck into the Vancouver zone. Past the halfway mark. Third period. Canucks 3, the Kraken 1. Jonas Donskoy. Quick move inside the line. Myers stumbled. Puck to the line. And a shot by Hayden Fleury is turned to the side by Demko. Fleury again. Puts one around to the near corner. Chason's after the puck. Stepped in front of Borgen. Ekman Larson played it ahead. Held in by Wenberg, who steps around Lamico. Alex Wenberg to the blue line. Borgen a shot. He scores! First career goal for Will Borgen. And the Seattle Kraken are back within a goal.
You talked about Will Borgen getting into the highlights for all the wrong reasons. This is for the right reason. A couple of mistakes in his own zone, and here they're getting Ryan Donato is getting the puck for him. There's the pinch by Borgen. And so he gets it back, fades back in, and there's the traffic in front. Good shot, get it through. And you can see Thatcher Demko, no chance of seeing that. Tyler Myers in front. Good job by Alex Wenberg to get the puck back to Borgen.
So Seattle with plenty of time left, back within a goal. 10:43, the time of the second Kraken tally of the game. And there's life at Climate Pledge Arena once again. 22nd career game for Will Borgen. And he'll never forget this one as he pops his first goal against the Vancouver Canucks. Jordan Eberle feeds the puck back behind his own goal. Alexiak and Giordano ran into each other. Garland feeds the puck back to Hughes. Quinn Hughes to Connor Garland. Slap shot. He scores! Canucks get it right back. Pearson was screening in front. Grubauer is arguing he might have been interfered with. For now, it's 4-2 Vancouver, pending a challenge, I suppose.
Well, there was the Kraken and two veteran defensemen behind the net. No communication, bang into each other, and the Canucks take advantage. Here's the two Kraken, Giordano and Alexiak. And it's Tanner Pearson, and I don't think there's no interference. Grubauer is the one pushing at Pearson. Tanner Pearson does a nice job, gets in. He's no contact with the goaltender. They're looking at it. Dave Hackstall's looking at it. I can't see them. I can't see them challenging this one.
You're right. It was the goaltender who kind of initiated the contact with Pearson in front of him, gave him a shove, and that kind of got him out of his stance.
Well, that's how you hack the guy with your stick. You don't push with both hands.
Because then you're not in position to make the save.
Then you're not in position to make the save. You can take your stick and use it like an axe and chop the guy in the ankles, but you can't push with both hands.
I think I read his lips, Hackstall, saying, I think we have to at this point.
There's Grubauer pushing with both hands. You see his stick is out, his glove is out.
Will they or won't they? It looks like they're not going to.
They're not going to. They take that chance of getting the penalty.
My lip reading is not as good as it used to be.
Kelly Rudy. There you go. We're a long way away.
Here's Don Stort on the resumption of play with the Canucks back up by 2. Larson with a shot. Demko the save. Rebound is there and finally winds up in the corner. Canucks clear it to the line. Larson keeps it in. Loose puck on the far side. Ekman Larson chips it ahead. And Niels Höglander is able to move it outside the line. A hand pass. After that, will stop play. A couple of quick goals in this one in the third period. Will Borgen is first in the NHL. Connor Garland shortly thereafter. And it's back to the 2-goal game.
Very good forecheck by Lamoureux to Highmore to Mott, and he beats Philip Grubauer. 5-hole. Grubauer not set. And then a screenshot, and you can see Myers in front of his goaltender Thatcher Demko with Donato. And the shot by Connor Garland goes by everybody short side. Tanner Pearson right there providing the screen.
Borgen's joy was short-lived. It took just 46 seconds for Garland to get the Canucks back up by 2 with his 10th of the year. So he's into double digits. Had a big goal in Seattle in October when these teams played in the Kraken's home opener. Philip Grubauer, 4 goals against on 33 shots. It's the 17th time in his 24 starts that he's allowed 3 or more. It has been a tough go.
It has. And like you said, he hasn't been bad in this game, but he hasn't been really good either. That goal, he got himself out of position. Podkolzin goal. Off his arm.
Quinn Hughes watched by Morgan Geekie. Geekie blocked the pass. Now he controls, puts one in front, and Demko just got enough of that Jordan Eberle bid to steer the puck wide. Now it goes out of play, but the linesman says it went off the glass and out of play, so no penalty to Vancouver.
Canucks a little careless in their own zone. Comes right out in front. Miller and Podkolzin come back, tie up the stick so that they can't get a shot on goal cleanly. Thatcher Demko again in good position. It's hard for a goalie like Thatcher Demko. He's playing so well and you don't get to play. Get another week off. Try and keep your mojo going.
Well, he's done a good job of it. After the last break,
yes.
When they had all those games postponed, and picked up right where he left off. Here's Alexia for Seattle. Gord missed that pass, and this will be an icing call. 6:52 remaining in regulation. A young modern family takes on the world together. Run the Burbs, a new comedy series coming this month to CBC and CBC Gem. Picking up on Thatcher Demko in search of his personal 7th straight win.
He's got about a .950 save percentage in those 7 wins.
Here's Blackwell. Well, don't give it to him yet.
No.
Seattle control it. Giordano puts one in towards Gord, broken up by Tucker Poolman. Garland checked before he can move the puck out. Gord shovels one back. Pearson failed to clear. Demko with a blocker save on that high shot. And Garland swoops back to pick up the puck. Now in on the right wing, puts one across. Pettersson tipped it towards Pearson. Tanner Pearson in front. Pettersson couldn't get the shot away as he was chipped. And Gord brings the puck out for the Kraken. Now turns back to allow the change to be completed. 6 minutes remaining. Canucks leading Seattle 4-2. Hayden Fleury starts out. Gets to center. Chipped one in, but he chipped it over the glass. And we'll take a break from Climate Pledge Arena. Just under 6 minutes left, and the visiting Canucks lead by 2.
Bruce Boudreau, but actually there was nothing wrong with Demko's play before Boudreau took over, even during a couple of skids in November. Coming into this game, he'd won 8 of 9, giving up only a dozen goals. Look at those numbers. Those are Vezina-like, and he should be in the conversation at this rate. Wasn't overly busy in the first period, more so in the second and third. 23 saves with 5:49 to go, John.
Scott, thanks. You know, when the Canucks won here with Demko in goal back in October, it marked the only time this season they've been above 500. They went to 3-2-1. Eventually fell 8 games below 500. Wenberg just took a high stick. There'll be a Vancouver penalty. And they're going to check for damage. As Wenberg got clipped, and Seattle's going to get a power play here. But after falling 8 games below 500, John, Canucks with a chance tonight to move above 500 for the second time this season.
Tyler Mott's talking to the referee. And here's Ryan Donato lifts Tyler Mott's stick. But it's still Tyler Mott, one hand on the stick. Ends up in the penalty box for high sticking.
So second power play of the game for Seattle. And an opportunity with 5.5 minutes to go to get back within a goal. Kraken 0 for 1 with a couple of shots on their first power play. Ekman Larsson gets the puck behind the goal, banks it to the side. Horvat chopped at it, but it stays in the Vancouver zone. McCann around for Eberle. Check by Tyler Myers. Horvat plays the puck to the side, and JT Miller is able to launch it down into the Seattle zone. 30 seconds gone. And the penalty to Tyler Mott. Giordano ahead for Yarncrook. Now it's Johansson onto the right side. McCann couldn't handle the pass. Ekman Larsson hit a skate as he tried to move the puck out. And Seattle controls. Giordano to Eberle. Wrist shot, hit the crossbar. And the puck is cleared down the ice by Tanner Pearson. Jordan Eberle that close to his 22nd career goal against Vancouver. But Thatcher Demko heard that ping that goaltenders love.
He has that good goaltender sound.
Kraken back in. Geekie turns. Pressured by Pettersson. Puck to the line. Soucy to Donato. Now Geekie on the other side again. Pass to Wenberg. Gets it back to Morgan Geekie. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Wenberg, who drew the penalty, checked. Hughes overskated the puck. Schen's lost his stick. Here's Donato bringing it in front. And did Demko get his foot on that one? It was Geekie who had a chance at the side. Now another chance, and it's put wide by Donato. Seattle coming close. Puck gets past Gord and down the ice. Just a few seconds left in the Mott penalty as Gord starts up. Runs into his own teammate. Tyler Mott's out of the penalty box. Seattle 0 for 2, but did the Kraken ever come close on a few occasions? Still trailing by 2 with 3:25 to go. Larsson risks the puck in from center. Shan bodied by Ekman Larsson. Myers passes back the other way. JT Miller just chips the puck out and down inside the Seattle blue line. Jamie Alexiak to Adam Larsson. Alexiak feeds one ahead. That's off a Canuck stick, and the puck is high and over the glass. Kraken still down by 2, but they had looks to get back within a goal.
Well, the Canucks had chances to get this one out before Jordan Eberle threw the screen. Did Johansson tip that
Somebody
one in
got
front?
a piece of it.
Yeah, he did, and off the underside of the bar and stayed out. Through and then the side of the net. Thatcher Demko didn't have to make the save on that one.
Face off outside the Vancouver blue line. Horvat waved out. Juho Lammikko in to take the draw. Highmore collides with Yarncrook in front of the Vancouver bench. They continue to jostle. There goes Grubauer. So Seattle pulling the goal with nearly 3 minutes remaining. trailing by 2. McCann steps in on the right wing with a wrist shot. Going to his knees and reaching up with his glove was Thatcher Demko to stop that one. 30th shot of the game for the Kraken.
Jared McCann has really blossomed into the score. He had 14 goals last year in Pittsburgh. He's got 13 already here. Only 6 assists. He's a shooter on this team. There he tried to go high short side, and Thatcher Demko saw it all the way, flagged it down.
.239 remaining. And Seattle gets possession of the puck off the draw. Eberle. Giordano. Other side, McCann. Watched by Myers. Flung one on goal. That stayed out. Myers fanned on it as he tried to get it around. Now Canucks break up a pass. Pearson from center. And he's got the empty netter. Tanner Pearson, who grew a reputation for empty net goals a couple of seasons ago, has one in this game, and the Canucks are up 5-2.
Well, we talked about Tanner Pearson and his confidence that time. He danced straight in and had the backhand chance. He screened on the Connor Garland goal, and this one from his own side of center with the 2-goal lead. You can take that chance, and Tanner Pearson right in the middle, and you see Tyler Myers coming over. Yeah, he had to work hard for that one.
Myers doesn't have a goal yet this year, so he would have probably liked to crack at an empty net himself, but it's Pearson who puts it in. His 6th of the season. And he drew an assist on the Garland goal that preceded that one. So a goal and an assist for Tanner Pearson in this game. And it would appear the beat will go on for the Canucks, who suffered a mini blemish in their last outing. Still got a point in a shootout loss in Los Angeles. But they're 7-0-1 under Bruce Boudreau. It would appear to be 2 minutes away from improving on that. Adam Larson. Pass ahead. Puck is knifed in by McCormick. Demko sweeps it around for Highmore, who chops one off the boards and down in the Seattle zone, not giving chase, and he gets there first. Larson knocked the puck away from him. Ryan Donato gets it. Checked from behind by Horvat, but able to pull away and get in on the left wing. Overskated the puck. And Highmore passes to Hughes, who dumps one ahead onto the right wing. Nice pass. Horvat picks it up. Canucks are changing, so he's trying to buy some time. Gets a shot away that winds up in the corner. Hughes plays one back behind the net. Horvat comes up with the puck. Pass to the line. Shen to Quinn Hughes. Ooh, what a move to get away from Donskoy. And now Garland with a shot. Stopped by Grubauer. Sliding to his right. He almost slid past it, but he was able to knock the puck down and cover.
What a move by Quinn Hughes at the blue line. You're up 5-2. You can afford to do that. Last man back. Here's the feed to Connor Garland. That might have had a chance had it not hit Alex Chase on in front. Bounced back towards the goaltender.
Lamico with a face-off win. Brad Hunt passes down for Garland. Spinning in the corner. Finds some room. Goes behind the net. Now reverses, and the pass went off the skate of Alex Chason. Seattle brings it out. Colin Blackwell dumps the puck into the Vancouver zone. 40 seconds remaining before the Canucks and the Kraken both get breaks. Seattle doesn't play again until Thursday. And the Canucks get the full week off as Demko snares that long one from the blue line and hangs on with 30 seconds to go.
The Islanders, their whole road trip, their western trip, has been postponed. Haven't they played the fewest games in the NHL already? I think they've had 9 or 10 postponed.
There's Bruce Boudreau on the cusp of adding to his already gaudy numbers with Vancouver. As Scott said off the top, there aren't any fans here to be doing the Bruce There It Is song, which might relieve him a little bit, but he's happy with the result, that's for sure. Podkolzin backhands one ahead. Now gets the puck again. Chips it in, and that's going to do it for this one. Vancouver Canucks 8-0-1 now under coach Bruce Boudreau. 16 of 17 of 18 possible points. And Seattle loses a 7th straight game on home ice as Thatcher Demko and the Canucks knock off the Kraken 5-2. Stay where you are. David and the gang have more, and after that, the best of After Hours 2021. 5-2 Canucks, the final on Hockey Night in Canada.